Hello friends, have you ever wondered how an ordinary person with no big degree, no big money, no trader in the family, suddenly learns something that leaves even the market's big sharks behind? Is there really some secret signal hidden in charts? Or is there some special psychology that only a few selected people can understand? Today's story is about that man, a trader who turned $10,000 into $18 million and shocked the world. But the real thing isn't that. The real thing is the power of his mind, his discipline, and that hidden mindset that you can learn to take your trading to a new level. So get ready, because today you're not just going to hear his story. You're going to hear the formula that turned a construction worker into the world's chart champion trader. If you want to learn trading, if you want to master chart reading, this video isn't just a video. It's the start of the first real lesson in your life. And friends, the name of this legend is Dan Zanger, the world's fastest multimillionaire, the chart champion trader. In Dan Zanger's life, one thing was most different. He had no special money, no big degree, no special mentor. He had only one thing, his insane dedication. Some people learn trading like a job, but Dan was learning trading as if someone prepares to save their life. At night, when the world rested, Dan would get up and sit in front of charts. His room was an ordinary room of a small construction worker. But on a cheap table, there was a broken computer, and that was his world. The screen that people see as just graphs, Dan saw as life's roadmap. Many times, he would stare at the same chart for hours. Eyes would turn red, body would start breaking, but the mind never gave space to fatigue. His mother often said, "Why don't you sleep?" And Dan would just give one answer. "Because I'm learning to feel the charts. I don't just want to see them, I want to understand them." This sounds very simple, but in reality, this was the place where his real journey began. Dan wasn't just looking at charts, he was living them. He would see every candle, every pattern, every volume bar as a story. For him, the market wasn't a game of numbers, it was a battlefield of emotions. He understood early that behind every price move, there's human psychology. Greed, fear, hope, despair, these drive the market, not just lines. And to understand that, he spent thousands of hours. No courses, no gurus, just pure observation. Dan's first big lesson was this: the market repeats itself. Patterns aren't random, they're footprints of human behavior. And if you learn to read those footprints, you can predict the next step. But reading wasn't enough. Dan started applying. He started with small capital, $10,000. No leverage, no fancy tools, just charts and his mind. His first trades were small, but each one was a lesson. Loss. Analyze why. Profit. Understand what worked. Slowly, he developed his system. High volume breakouts, strong trends, tight risk control. But the real secret wasn't the system, it was his mindset. Dan didn't trade for money, he traded for mastery. In 1999, the dot-com boom came. Dan saw the opportunity. He spotted stocks like Qualcomm, Yahoo, breaking out on massive volume. He entered, rode the trend, exited at peaks. In 18 months, $10,000 became $18 million. But how? Not luck, discipline. He never risked more than 1% per trade. Never chased. Always waited for confirmation. Dan's psychology: treat trading like a business. No emotions, follow rules. Losses are tuition, learn and move on. Consistency: Dan's boring routine built his success. Daily analysis, same patterns, notes, study. Dan's story says, big money isn't from strategy or intelligence. It's from consistency the world thinks is boring, but legends see as godlike power. Consistency beats talent. Consistency beats intelligence. Consistency even beats luck. If today's story changed your thinking, definitely give a like. Tell in comments what next lesson you want to hear. Share the video so someone else's life can change too. And yes, subscribe, because the upcoming journey is only going to be more powerful. And yes, don't forget to download this book, because it has my experience that no one will tell you. Thank you.